from Steve.
I'm sure you're going to see it soon. That's guaranteed. All dead. Oh, and that's one thing I actually noticed about Seagull when he played yesterday. Sometimes he makes those hard reads and those ducks. In that situation, Joker gets in right. That was the round. Okay, back 4 strings.
Yeah, Joker pulling ahead. No duck again.
Yeah, he's probably testing it out.
Oh, gets pinched.
Every time I see that move, it reminds me of Tekken Type 2, how we used to do that. That's like old stuff. There we go. Bouncing down. Okay, send the combo. Okay, Okazemi, where is it? Goes back.
Oh, went the wrong way.
I don't know. Tekken 8, sometimes it goes like that. It be like that. It doesn't finish string that. The string is a high. We finish that. It was being dark. Albatross 2.
Nice. Good interrupt as well. Seeger just looking for those moments as well. He's not overextending here. Just keeping a very small type.
Yeah. That's a great throw, but he needs to get some way to engage that heat, though.
Yeah, time's slowly running out. Steve's not really a great card to opening up opponents.
That was no punish there. Yeah, like I said, that's one of the weaknesses. That's one of the things I've always felt about. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take that back because it used to be one of the ways, but now he has the kind of like up back twos and goes into starts and has the guard break. So it used to be a thing where you could kind of just out dry Steve. That was always my thing. You know, I'm playing against a Steve. I'm going to out dry him. I'm going to play the lamest Tekken I can play. But now with the guard break, like I said in the stances, it's not something you can't sit back all the time.
Yeah, you definitely can't. But you know, on an infinite stage, we've even seen a European Tekken Cup before with Sephi running away from prison, right, on the infinite stage, and just prison couldn't do anything. Like the lows just weren't there. But even in this game, you know, you're not gonna get that much from down back 3 anymore.
Yeah.
No knockdown.
Okay, now this time finishes the combo. Down 4 again.
Nice movement as well.
Yeah, that lateral movement. Okay, here we go, QCF1. He is now engaged, running through pressure. I love it.
There you go, Firefox Fury as well. And you notice these little things, the timing delay early. Oh, nice punish! That's enough to kill.
Round, yeah, Sonic Bang.
What was the little thing there? The QCF1 being slightly delayed as well, beating out the shifting clouds. That was super civic from Seeger as well. Oh, looking for it. Nice back 3.
Here we go. Just going to do with the combo. Okay, Ops are going to heat now. Let's see how he's going to utilize it. A little bit dropping the combo. Nice low parry and wake up there, having a huge read.
Nice, keeping the heat in play as well, not spending it just yet. You hit that he wouldn't get to the wall.
That's what I like. That's why I like, you know, smart use of heat. And I think he stepped. No, he did not. I thought he would have stepped that.
That's what I thought as well, but unfortunately the tracking actually working out. Nice little punish as well, gets the counter hit off of it.
There we go, he's going to spend the heat. No, very comfortable. Back 1. Joker knew that he wanted to come in and probably spend the heat. That was a great option there. Back 1, getting the counter hit. Okay, now just playing on that neutral range, fast running 2.
About even on health as well, and again the delay on back 1 to try to beat out the shifting clouds. Nice punish.
Yeah, oh, just up kicked out of nowhere. And yeah, you know, keep the combo nice and simple, and I love that. That's one of the things that, you know, sometimes you just have to disrespect. Sometimes if you have a read, you have that timing in your head, just go for it. You see, you know, caught Seager running in there, too eager to finish out the round there, hop kick, and now it's just 1 round apiece. It's
unfortunate as well because other characters could have killed at that point, you know, launch at 15, but Steve can't do that. Maybe what something to do would have gotten a bit closer and put a potential mix on there, but it still wouldn't be kill territory.
Yeah, that's one of Steve's weaknesses. Hope they keep it. They have a tendency to sometimes just patch out weaknesses.
It's fine. Next season, Steve, 15 frame launcher from Crouch. Who knows?
Please.
He can't technically launch 16 with heat, so it is doable. Nice punish.
There you go. Use that fast frame. Nice block. Okay, uses heat just to push him towards the wall. Yeah, this is going to be a hard battle for Seager, but it can be done. The uphill battle. Ops going to heat now. Goes to the low. Sonic Bang. See, that's not a use of heat that I like.
Yeah, and the up forward 2 as well from Joker, evading Seager here, and Joker just like that, set point.
Ooh, that was a big counter hit. Ugh.
Yeah, step into that back 1 straight away as well, catching Joker's timing.
Okay, Ops going to heat now. See, I don't know.
Ooh.
Pinching, I like that.
Guaranteed 14 frames, nice.
Okay, back 4. Joker going to be aggressive. Yep. Probably going to waste the heat. Okay, while standing 1-1, I like the challenge there.
Again, nice movement from Seager, but doesn't get that much for it. Those beautiful evasions, but just Feng just managed to recover time in a big trade here as well.
That was a fortunate trade. Down 4-3. Joker's trying to end this. Okay, nice.
Knockdown, I love the dashing in as well. Seager delaying his timing.
Albatross 2, and that's block. Nice block and the spring kick. And that was actually the second time Joker done that. So great awareness from Seager to know that, you know, he may do this again. A little bit of stubbornness there from Joker.
Oh, back 2 not quite working out. Very landslide low.
Yeah. One of those rounds, okay. Looking Joker up, gets the launch, down forward 3. Now this is going to be a bad situation. Going to pop heat as well to extend the combo. It's going to be a bad situation for Seager.
Live, he available on the shoulder, catching the step. Joker finishing it off in a usual Feng fashion.
Yeah, and you know, the shoulder, why not? It's a fast move. You've got the heat to kind of back up and make it safe. So
crazy tracking on it as well.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where, you know, you probably thought that Seager was going to try and maybe weave, try and move, not going to stay still in that kind of situation, wait to, you know, just a bit too eager at the end to try and get a comeback. But Joker, like, you know, showing that why he came second twice in a row. You know, like I said, he definitely wants to qualify. He's one of those, you know, staple guys in Europe now. You know, for many years now. It's crazy to say many years. It feels like it's still new, but it has actually been.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
I know, man. Where has time gone? I swear, this is one of the scariest things. It's just like, where has time? I was saying this with Kabus yesterday. I was like, I remember my first offline event. I was like, it was over 15 years ago, and I was like, where did time go? Where did it go?
Do you know what was I had the same kind of realization recently where I was at Southampton locals, which was, you know, still fairly new, still growing and such, but there was a player from Brighton that came in called Arak, and he said I was his first offline game at Elf at one point, which is crazy to me because that's like something, like, it feels really cool to be someone's first offline game, especially considering I beat him, but it was like, damn, that really puts into perspective how long ago it was. Like, I'm no longer a TO. Like, you know, I've done my years of TOing, and now I'm just chilling. I
remember who was my first, because I remember my first tournament. It was they used to do one in, like, it was a bar in Harrow and used to be upstairs. But who was? Oh my gosh!
I think my first in tournament was Ronisser, the Aska player.
Oh, it's a hard one. I'm gonna have to really think about that one. I know I played someone called Grey Fox who was Horang. I played a Bear player, but it wasn't Inti. Oh.
Shout out Inti, I miss that guy as well.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. It was a long time. I can't even remember. But great stuff there from Joker. Sega, you know, he's definitely one that, you know, it's weird because I've been kind of like logged out a lot. But Sega's actually one of the players I've been kind of like speaking to quite a bit. And, you know, I love his mentality. He has a YouTube. Like I said, he coaches. He streams a lot and he coaches. He watches a lot of people's matches back and gives them, you know, advice and what they can do better. Like he said, Steve players kind of like band together. And I actually found out about him through an old school Steve player, Ball Raid. Shouts to him.
Oh, shout out Ball Raid as well, yeah.
Yeah, he was the one that kind of like told me and put me onto Seek. And I was like, all right, let me watch this guy. And, you know, he's definitely one, like I said it before, has a lot of potential to go, you know, if he takes this game seriously. He's actually an amateur fighter, so he definitely has the discipline already.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, if you just keep on going with that mindset that you want to get better, because he definitely does want to get better. He's definitely another one that I said, I think him, Sensei Salam, these are the guys that I really look forward to, you know, maybe in like a year or two. Because it's weird, because Tekken's been out for 2 years, Tekken 8, but I still feel like there's a lot of undiscovered things in the game. People are still yet to discover things. Like we just said about just a minute ago, the uses of heat. And I really feel like if these guys really, there's so much resources from what we had back in the day that these guys, when they tap into it, I really do feel like, you know, in a 2-3 years, world stage, man.
Yeah, I mean, it also helps if, well, helps and doesn't help, I suppose, to some degree, where the game is still evolving a lot, right? Like Season 1 compared to Season 2 are two very, very distinct metas, and even when it comes to just like the usage of heat, like that's changed a lot, you know. In Season 1 we saw people popping up very early and trying to just rush down the rounds a lot more like kind of heat sequences at the start of the round, whereas now it's activating it late is actually a really viable option because of a lot of the Grey Hell being able to recover, being able to try to get back into the game with it as well.
I remember that. I think it may have been like week 1 or week 2 when you're playing online. People literally round 1 start like fight and it's like boom,
like a Huarang just burst immediately.
Great when they were mashing that heat button as soon as 60 seconds, like they're already in heat. I remember that so much. I was like, dude, we just fighting in heat at the beginning. Like, wow, I remember that, man. Wow, man.
Even going back to like the network test, like in network test, I think Claudio had 5 or 6 stacks of Starburst in heat, and the chip damage of a while running 1+2 was like 15 points on each hit or something. It was crazy. You do a bunch of them and just die.
Was it even you that maybe told me or mentioned about the beta? And I never played Claudio in the beta at that time, but I think people were saying about the chip damage and the heat.
Yeah.
And the raw running 1+2, man. See?
It was crazy, dude. It was absolutely insane. It was like other characters that like changed a lot even from that point. But even things like originally Burst not having armor. Like that was I kind of like to see how Burst would function if it had no armor now, where it's harder to you know, you can't just get away with using the armor and getting most of it, because then you could potentially balance it like, okay, you've hit the Burst, you get the heat. Maybe you get the same amount of heat. Maybe you don't get less because now there's no armor on it, so there's a bit more risk to activating it. Things like that. There could be some very interesting explorations, and things could go in very different ways that we could anticipate or expect.
Season 3, probably around the corner. We'll see what happens there. But let's take a look at the bracket and see who we potentially have coming up next, because we're talking about before. There's some juicy matches. We're gonna go Dew Glider, Kiwi, Omega, Neon K, DBA, Tetsu Memoir, K-Wist, Yamreeb, Sin, NRC, Go Saint, A.O. Richie. Now that's a classic right there. Them two I played a bunch. And Kane and Trench and Chewit. That's one I'm actually interested to see. Talking about Kane and Trench, he went to the Italian tournament. Was it last
Invictus?
weekend?
Yes.
Was it last weekend or the weekend before?
Last weekend, I think.
Last weekend he came second to Jod, right?
Yes,
So
he did.
definitely one that's looking to qualify. I know Kane and Trent, once he has his mindset to it and he enters these tournaments, he normally always places high. So I believe he may be second on the leaderboard, or is he first?
He's in UK. He's first. I think it's quite tight. It's like 260, 220 or something. So I think it's Kane, Richie, and then
Is it
Eddie. I
Eddie
think.
as well, because Eddie's gone to quite a few and he's finished just outside of top. I can't remember. It's definitely those three at the top.
Those three at the top right now, yeah. And I mean, look, winning today will give you, I think, 450 points for first place. So it's a lot of points. It will definitely set you up in a good spot for the rest of the tour. So if Kane can claim these, then he'll be in a very, very sick spot compared to everyone else in the UK.
Yeah, I definitely just heard Yoshimitsu in the background. So I think we're gonna have the Kibi Omega. Kibi Omega is definitely an up-and-comer, someone that I first got put onto him when we had the TNS, the first online in Europe, and this is like the first time I really got to sit down and watch Kibi Omega. I know he's like kind of like a protege underneath Kane and Trench, and he's definitely one that impressed me. I think he travel recently. He went offline. Did he go to like Evo France, or it's like a big tournament, and he done really well. Like when he kind of faced through the bracket, but I can't remember what offline tournament it was.
I know he won roundabout in Milton Keynes. Last year in like November. I don't know if he also won Evo France. He might have actually. I think I saw him there, but
he definitely placed, and I was kind of, I wouldn't say I was surprised, but I was just like, oh, good on him. Like he's kind of gone out on international. You know, sometimes it's hard to, it's easier to kind of travel around with your locals in the UK, but actually go out on an international, a different time zone. It adds a little bit more of a stack to make something happen. So it was actually quite impressive when I actually saw him, but I can't remember. Someone will tell me which one it was. He definitely done well, and I was like, you know what, good on him for actually getting out there and showing, offline to Europe. Hopefully we're going to soon see him globally.
Yeah, he's been playing a lot of online, especially for like set and reset, and just placing really well, winning a bunch of them. I've got to commentate some 6 sets between him and Yuya, also a very young player from France, Victor player. So it's been absolutely crazy. And I think even just like at roundabout, he dominated everyone. I played against him. The kind of things he was doing is like I've never seen Kane do these things. So it just kind of got blown up in bracket trying to work out what he's doing with like back turn mix-ups on Yoshi and things like that. So it was kind of crazy.
It's always crazy when you say that. It's like I've always said it. It's like no two Yoshimitsu's really can play. They always it's one of the things that I like about the character is you can kind of put your own unique spin. No pun intended. See, I'm learning from
nice.
A little spin on this.
On life seal of approval. Whoa! Already reacting at the start. I was saying to Spike yesterday, I think that low is reactable. I think if you practice hard enough, it is reactable.
Flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, and it has a kind of telling sign of your card, but sometimes it moves really fast. I was talking about spinning to winning. There we go. What's the pressure?
Oh, nice backdash as well. What a beautiful whiff punish from Duke Glider.
Yeah, that's that movement. What are you gonna do now? A nice block. A risky. Oh no, that's gonna get the wall splat as well. Down 2-2-2.
Check out damage. Spike down as well. Uses that sword.
And just like that, he's back in the match.
Oh, I like the option as well, straight away, Rayguard. Yeah, Duke Glider attempting that throw, unfortunately, airport state is preventing it. But that was, the entire round was Duke Glider pretty much, but then the Kibi Omega comeback factor really kicking in.
That's the strength of Yoshimitsu. And you know what, I was speaking with Kwis yesterday, and I like that he went for the Rayguard because we saw it yesterday, down 2-2.
Oh, the drop.
It's a little bit unreliable, so let me just keep it nice and clean and simple.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, guaranteed options are always good, and nice down forward 2 punish as well.
That was a beautiful whiff punish. He's so ready for that. Gonna keep him at the wall. Okay, option for the heat. Now this is very scary. What is the mix-up?
Nice. I like the spin as well to realign with all. We'll be going through the balcony.
That is dead. You saw he mixed up the time. He was just a little bit of a delay there, just to see, what are you gonna do? You gonna try to walk away? No. There we go. Yep. Nice and easy. Nice and simple. That was I'll say a quicker round, but that was a more dominant round. It was still 30 seconds.
100%. Nice punish.
Nice.
Again, Duke Glider also delaying things, changing up the options, getting some lows in here.
Counter hit, lovely confirm there. Really ready for that.
Oh, nice spacing. Not quite ready for the punish though.
Definitely need to whiff punish that. Down forward 2, trying to fish for that. Okay.
It's hard as well, because whiff down forward 2s are really, especially the generic down forward 2s are so difficult to punish sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're a lot more whiff recoverable in this game. But I guess you just kind of got to be watching for it. Down forward 2 into flash. I mean, that works.
Nice carry as well. I don't know if he can get the wall. Not quite, but goes straight for the sweep on Oki.
That was a beautiful tech trap there. We're going to go to the wall. Yo, going to get some health back as well.
Not getting back in the... Ooh, last hit whiffing. Duke Glider now. Good positioning. Good spin away as well. 10 seconds to go.
Oh, get caught by the second hit. No duck there. A bit of a time scan. Spinning his life down forward. 1-4 to take it. That could have actually, that was one of those three rounds that actually doesn't kind of reflect what happened.
It was a close trio.
Yeah, it was definitely a close trio. That definitely was not what you'd see, what you would expect when you see a trio there. That was definitely back and forth. So I like, you know, going straight back in because I don't feel, you just need to maybe tighten up his gameplay a little bit here and there, a little bit less whiffs as well. A couple of whiff punishes with the down 4-2 that Kibi Omega got.
Oh, beating out the flash, I think, actually.
Well, that time he, oh, nice. But that time he actually done the down 4-2 and spun.
Yeah.
Changed up his, you know, mixing up his offense. A little bit of a mind game there off the down 4-2 on block.
The big thing about Kibi as well, he is not scared to duck, and I've seen so many jump with punishments from him, which is, you know, it's still pretty fast. Like, they're a bit slower recovery than they used to be, but still super fast. And Kibi right now keeping the pressure as well, changing up the options from Dragonfly.
Yep. You got it. Very. Oh, he needs to give whiff punish. That was a big whiff.
Going straight for the low as well. Not quite getting him splat, but still managing to finish with the low. Kibi again pulling one more round ahead now.
Yeah, it's just those little things or little opportunities when you have those whiffs. We're saying that I was saying this yesterday. It's like a margin between the intermediate player and the pro player. You need to take every single opportunity you get them because as the level goes up, you're not going to get these much opportunities. Lovely, confirmed on the count here.
Oh, nice ridge girl sweep. Doesn't get the foul.